Qatar raises its status with big spending, doubles the prizes to attract Alcaraz and more stars. Tennis rises in Qatar, and Qatar rises with a shift in status. Its tournament has gone from an ATP 250 to an ATP 500, establishing itself as one of the most enticing stops on the circuit for players. For now, it has elevated its status by attracting the best rackets and moving up a tier in ATP tournaments. Up to 6 players from the top 10 have confirmed their attendance: Jannik Sinner, Carlos Alcaraz, Alex de Minaur, Daniil Medvedev, Novak Djokovic, and Andrei Rublev. The attractive lineup of participants has led to a significant increase in the financial bonus. The tournament champion will take home $516,000, more than double last year's prize. The increase is 143%, rising from $212,000 to just over $500,000. The financial boost consolidates Doha as one of the most lucrative ATP 500 tournaments for players. ATP President Andrea Gaudenzi is delighted that the Doha tournament has reached ATP 500 status, which represents an improvement for the players and, more importantly, a better product for our fans, he said. Nasser Al-Khelaifi, president of the Qatar Tennis Federation, QTF, draws from history to elevate the tournament's level. We would like to thank the ATP for their trust and for giving us the opportunity to achieve this tournament upgrade. Our goal has always been to excel in organizing our tournament, which has resulted in our event being voted ATP 250 of the year 5 times in the last 8 years, he stated. This is the latest step taken by the Middle East in tennis, which began with commercial agreements. Its public investment fund, the PIF, became an official sponsor of the ATP and WTA. Its logo is displayed on all courts across the circuit and those where the best female players compete at the ATP finals in Riyadh. Alcaraz arrives in Qatar at the peak of his game. Saudi Arabia also organized exhibitions that led to the Six Kings Slam, a tournament bringing together the 6 most renowned players on the circuit. Carlos Alcaraz arrives in Qatar after winning his first tournament of 2025 in Rotterdam, marking his first ever indoor title. He has now completed his trophy cabinet. A clay court specialist, a grass court graduate, and an advanced student on hard courts, Alcaraz had yet to win on an indoor court. And in his first indoor final, he triumphed. At just 21 years and 9 months, he has won at least 1 title on every possible surface. 8 on clay, 5 on outdoor hard courts, 3 on grass, and 1 indoors. He has achieved this milestone earlier than any member of the Big Three. Rafael Nadal did it just after turning 22 at the Queen's 2008 tournament. Roger Federer accomplished it at 21 years and 10 months on the grass of Halle in 2003, while Novak Djokovic had to wait until he was 24 years and 1 month old, when he won Wimbledon in 2011. Alcaraz has surpassed all their records. Djokovic and Carlos Alcaraz, exposed. The respective coaches of the Serbian and the Spaniard reveal key insights into their techniques and preparation for tournaments. Novak Djokovic and Carlos Alcaraz are among the most prominent ATP players and favorites in every tournament. Despite belonging to different generations, the Serbian and the Spaniard are the biggest references on the court alongside Jannik Sinner, with their head-to-head matchups always being must-watch events. For this reason, all rivals want to uncover their secrets to find ways to challenge them when matches become difficult. Now, they are exposed, as their respective coaches, Andy Murray and Juan Carlos Ferrero, reveal some insights into their training. Andy Murray unveils keys to his work with Djokovic. Although Murray has only recently started coaching Noel, they have decided to work together at least until Wimbledon. The Briton reveals some key aspects of his coaching that convinced Djokovic to keep him on board. It's not about this is what you did wrong, but rather this is what you do well. When I faced you on the circuit, you did this, and it was so tough to play against you for these reasons. I've focused on emphasizing all the positives when he's playing well, the former British tennis player explained about his coaching philosophy with Djokovic, where their past rivalry has become his main asset. I've spent a lot of time in my room watching videos, even overanalyzing. Any mistakes I might make as a coach, due to my inexperience, might be compensated by the fact that I competed against him on the biggest stages for 10 or 12 years. That gives me a unique perspective on his game. Not only have I studied his tennis in depth, but I've also experienced it firsthand on the court, Murray confessed, as he now strives to bring out the best in the man who was once his greatest rival. Juan Carlos Ferrero reveals a weakness in Carlos Alcaraz. Carlos Alcaraz has faced a similar situation, as Juan Carlos Ferrero explained in an interview with Radio Marca his primary weakness. Carlos is a super talented player but still has many things to improve. The mental aspect and consistency in matches are areas where he has a lot of room to grow. And that's the good thing. We have clear motivations and objectives, and he is fully aware of them. At 21, there is always room for improvement, said the former tennis player about the world number 3, who is steadily overcoming these hurdles. Winning in Rotterdam has been a huge boost in motivation and confidence for what's coming next, Ferrero added, making it clear that after this triumph, Alcaraz is ready to keep taking on new challenges. Carlos Alcaraz's new record that neither Djokovic nor Nadal could reach. Carlos Alcaraz has once again made history in the world of tennis. With his victory in Rotterdam, the Spaniard achieved something that neither Rafael Nadal, Novak Djokovic, nor Roger Federer managed at his age, winning at least one title on every surface before turning 22. His triumph on an indoor court was the final piece needed to complete his collection and establish himself as a complete tennis player. The Spaniard has broken all these records, confirming his versatility and adaptability, qualities that make him a strong candidate to dominate an era in tennis. Alcaraz's change in strategy. His victory in Rotterdam not only marks history but also reflects a shift in his planning. In previous years, Alcaraz used to compete in the South American clay court swing during this part of the season. However, in 2025, he has chosen to focus on hard courts, a surface currently dominated by Jannik Sinner. This year, he opted to play tournaments such as Rotterdam, Doha, Indian Wells, and Miami, proving that his goal is to strengthen his game on this surface. His title in the Netherlands also helped him close a 400-point gap in the ATP rankings with the Italian, whom he continues to challenge in the standings. Alcaraz challenges Sinner on his turf. While Sinner has been the dominant force on hard courts over the past year, with 36 wins in his last 37 matches, the only player to defeat him in that stretch has been Carlos Alcaraz. It happened in the final of the ATP 500 in Beijing, a warning sign of what could come in their rivalry. The Spaniard possesses exceptional speed, agility, and lightning-fast reflexes, which make him a natural fit for indoor courts. His ability to read the game, anticipate his opponent's moves, and react with precision gives him a significant edge in high-paced rallies. However, despite his immense talent, Alcaraz is still refining his approach on indoor surfaces. The controlled conditions of indoor play eliminate external factors like wind or sun, making the game more about precision, timing, and consistency. While he has already demonstrated his adaptability across all surfaces, mastering the nuances of indoor hard courts will allow him to become an even more formidable opponent. His recent triumph in Rotterdam is not just another trophy in his cabinet, it is a testament to his relentless pursuit of improvement and his ability to adjust his game to different conditions. Winning a title on an indoor surface before the age of 22, something neither Djokovic, Nadal, nor Federer achieved, speaks volumes about his versatility and determination. It proves that he is not willing to concede hard court dominance to Sinner or any other rival. Instead, he is continuously working to expand his strengths, ensuring he remains a top contender regardless of the surface. Alcaraz continues to establish himself as one of the most complete players on the tour, showing remarkable growth in both his physical and mental game. His powerful ground strokes, combined with his strategic intelligence and relentless work ethic, make him a force to be reckoned with. Beyond his physical skills, his competitive spirit and hunger for success set him apart. His Rotterdam victory is a clear indication that he is evolving into an even more complete player, one who can challenge and dethrone the very best. Now, with his last missing piece secured, Alcaraz has even stronger credentials to fight for the throne of world tennis. He has proven that he can conquer all surfaces, adapt to different styles of play, and rise to the occasion when it matters most. With each new milestone, he solidifies his place among the sport's elite, making it increasingly clear that he is not just a future star, he is already a dominant force shaping the present and future of tennis. If you enjoyed this video, don't forget to subscribe and leave a like, because here at Tennis Zone, we are dedicated to bringing you the best content for the best audience. We offer in-depth analysis, exclusive interviews, and comprehensive coverage of everything related to the world of tennis.